Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy CDL Kill, and I'm gonna show y'all how to get y'all CDLs today. So I'm gonna go very in depth with what steps to take, what apps to study, and everything. So stay tuned, and let's go ahead and jump right into it. So to get your CDL license, you can do two things. You can either go to DMV and get you the manual book and study that, or you could download this app called CDL Prep. It's a blue steering wheel app. You go to the App Store or Google Play Store or whatever and download that, and I'll put the link in the description. So what you'll do is, if you're doing the app, you'll study your general knowledge, you'll study your combination vehicles, and your air brakes. And this is just to get your license. You have to pass your general knowledge. If you don't pass your general knowledge, then you're not going to be able to go on to the next test, which would be the combination and then the air brakes. If you don't pass your combination, you can still go and take your air brakes test, but you just won't be able to drive a tractor trailer. If you don't pass your air brakes test, then you won't be able to drive a tractor trailer with air brakes. You have to drive one with hydraulic brakes. I don't really know too many companies that use hydraulic brakes anymore. Mostly everything is air, so it's kind of really hard if you don't pass these tests. So general knowledge was about 50 questions. Air brakes was 25, and combinations was 25. So that with the app, you'll study the different sections. It's word for word on the DMV test in Virginia, so you can't fail it, man. It's word for word, so you'll study that, and I feel like if you get 3 100s on each section, then you're ready to take your test. So just do a little bit at a time. You don't have to study it all in one night. For me, I did a little bit at a time. When I was at work, instead of me getting on like social media or whatever, I would go and study a few questions. At nighttime before I went to bed, I study a few questions. Just throughout the day, I would just pick up the app and just study a few questions. If you're doing the manual book, I did the manual. I did the manual first before I knew about the app. So I went to school in January. I did online for 5 weeks, and then I did 5 weeks on the range. So I started studying in November because I did the book. So I studied the book, all those 3 sections, and right when I was about to enroll into school, I think I went up there in December, and they told me about the app, and that's when I had enrolled and stuff. So like right around December, I just went ahead and studied the app, but I already knew like half of the stuff because I was already studying the book. So the book, I feel like it takes a longer time because there's a lot of information, and you have to pick through. You don't know really what's going to be on the test. But with the app, the questions that's on the app is going to be on the test. There's probably like 2 questions on there that's not going to be on there, but I mean, if you miss 2 questions, I mean, you already passed, so it really wouldn't matter. So yeah, just the app and then the book. I say get your permit before you enroll into school, or find a school that lets you get your permit when class starts. So what I did was, I studied in November, studied all the way up to January. I think like my second day, I went ahead and took my permit test because I was ready. So they let me take my permit test. I passed on the first try, and because with the school, if you fail twice, then you have to go to DMV. But like I said, if you study an app, you're gonna pass. But anyway, so what I did was, I passed on the first try, and then I went ahead and got my license, my permit. I kept going out throughout school. So like I said, it's best to get your license either before you enroll in the school or like right when school starts, because you don't want to be one of those people who sit up there and wait till the last minute to get their license, or if they fail or whatever, then you have to wait to drive the truck. Everybody in your class gonna be driving. You could be 6-7 weeks still in the classroom. That's wasting time. Your time is not really wasting their time because they already get money from you. So it's really wasting your time, and if you paying out of pocket, then your money or whatever. So like I said, get your license before or right when you get into school. Another thing is your pre-trip. Study your pre-trip. That's important. I mean, once you get a job, you don't really go around and say crack been broken. Nah. You look at it, you know what to look for. You'll know if the brakes need to be adjusted. You'll know if you got leaks or whatever, because you got to check over the truck right before you leave out, because you don't want to get pulled over by DOT. So study your pre-trip. I knew the engine compartment because I've been a mechanic. I was a mechanic before I started driving trucks, so I already knew the engine compartment. So I didn't really know that from on back, like the trailer part. So the fifth wheel and the trailer part. So study your pre-trip. I say, go to your car and just act like, just kind of imagine that the stuff is there and just go over, do your end cap. You don't want to fill your end cap. Because especially your air leakage. Your air leakage is the most important thing. Always remember to do your tug test. Like I said, just check over like you in a car. Get inside your car. Just imagine that the stuff there. Get out, open up the hood, just point to the stuff, imagine the stuff there. If you don't know what the stuff look like, Google it, and you'll know. You'll have a general idea of what it looks like. What else? That's really about it. It's not really hard to get your CDLs. It's not really hard. If you just remain focused, and you just have to sacrifice, you have to sacrifice some things if you want to get this done. It's not going to just happen overnight. It just take time. Go to a good school that's going to actually teach you, that people actually pass. And no matter if it's a big school or if it's a small school, like somebody just started a school or something. But definitely I say definitely get your CDLs. If y'all have any questions, just let me know in the comments below. So yeah, that's about it.